Even after all this time, we'll always cry over these scenes. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 saddest Harry Potter moments.
You have your mother's eyes.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most devastating scenes from both the Harry Potter books and movies. Number 10. Harry looking into the mirror of Erised, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Mom?
Harry doesn't know much about his parents in the series' first installment, so the moment where he gets to see them is both touching and heartbreaking. Harry finds a magical mirror at Hogwarts, and at first he doesn't quite understand what it does. He learns from his wise headmaster that it shows a person their heart's deepest desire. Dumbledore warns, though, that men have wasted away in front of the mirror, preferring the image they see to their real life. The saddest part comes when Harry knows it will be his last time looking in the mirror of Erised because Dumbledore is moving it.
It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
Number 9. Harry and Hermione at Godric's Hollow, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
This is where I was born.
Godric's Hollow is the wizarding town where Harry spent his first year with his parents before they were killed. But fans didn't get to see it until Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Looking for any clues or information that will help them on their quest, Harry and Hermione travel there on Christmas.
Do you think they'd be in there, Hermione? My mum and dad?
Visiting his parents' graves was always going to be a tearjerker moment, but one of the saddest lines of internal monologue isn't even included in the movie. Because of the stress of what's happening to him, Harry wishes that he could be peacefully sleeping under the snow with them.
Merry Christmas, Hermione.
Number 8. Cedric's Death, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. By Harry's fourth year, fans hadn't had much experience with character deaths unless it was in the form of flashbacks. Before Goblet of Fire was released, J.K. Rowling revealed that a major character would die, keeping fans on the edge of their seats for the whole book. In the book and movie, the murder itself is shocking, and is over before you know it.
Cedric, he asked me to bring his body back.
I couldn't leave him.
Cedric was simply an innocent bystander that Voldemort couldn't spare a second thought for. The part that really gets us, though, is Amos Diggory's reaction to seeing his son's body after Harry brings him back from the graveyard.
No!
Number 7. Hermione curses her parents, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Hermione, tea's ready, darling.
Coming, Mom!
At the beginning of the 7th book and movie, we knew the trio was going to have their work cut out for them when it came to defeating Voldemort. What we didn't anticipate, however, was one of the consequences of the task they were undertaking. Worried that Voldemort and his followers would go after her parents, Hermione decided to take matters into her own hands.
Obliviate.
In the books, this moment is mentioned, but in the movies, viewers see her image disappear from family photos as the curse to modify their memories takes effect. Number 6. Dumbledore's Death and Funeral, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Please. Avada Kedavra.
In the 6th part of Harry's story, it seems inevitable that he was going to lose his greatest mentor. But that didn't make it any less difficult. From the moment Dumbledore drank the potion in the cave, we knew his fate was set. We never could have anticipated how things would unfold, however, so his final moments were deeply shocking and sparked much fan debate. The filmmakers decided to cut Dumbledore's funeral from the movie, but in the books that scene is even more emotional than the death itself. They did manage to show a different type of tribute, however, when they had all of the students raise their wands for their fallen headmaster. Number 5. Sirius Death, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Get away from my godson.
Harry is offered several supportive father figures throughout the series, but none are dearer to him than his godfather, Sirius. His father's best friend was fiercely loyal to Harry, and it was his protective nature that led to his demise. Everything was happening so quickly in the Department of Mysteries that it was hard to process exactly what had happened in the moment. It took until several chapters later for the information to fully sink in that Sirius was not coming back from the other side of the veil. Until the series finally came to a close, we were still half expecting to see Sirius make his return. Number 4. Snape's Memories. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
No, don't kill me.
Severus Snape is an enigma for the majority of the Harry Potter series. Fans were in a constant state of uncertainty over where his allegiances were, and it was only in the final chapters of the story that they finally found out his motivations. Only once Snape has been killed are we let into his mind, where we get to bear witness to his memories involving Harry's mother Lily. It's revealed that he had loved Lily all his life, and was devoted to her, and eventually to keeping her son safe.
Hide her. Hide them all. I beg you.
The most heart-wrenching part is when Dumbledore asks if he still loves her after all this time, and he responds simply,
Always.
Number 3. Harry using the Resurrection Stone. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I'm ready to die.
At the end of Deathly Hallows, Harry finally has all the information he needs to defeat Voldemort. Unfortunately, he must sacrifice himself for the greater good of saving the Wizarding World. His slow walk to the Forbidden Forest to meet his fate is devastating in the movie, though his internal dialogue in the book makes the moment more tangible. When he needs a last boost of strength, he uses one of the Hallows to bring back the ghosts of his parents, Sirius and Lupin. Our hearts were beating out of our chests as he whispered to them, "You'll stay with me." And James replied,
Until the end.
Number 2. Dobby's Death. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Hold on.
There are many emotional deaths in the Harry Potter series, but somehow one of the most evocative was the death of Dobby the house elf. He may have started as a pestering creature who only seemed to cause trouble for Harry, but by the end he was a beloved sidekick and ultimately a martyr. It was because of Dobby that the trio was able to escape from Malfoy Manor, and his final act was to throw himself in harm's way in order to protect them.
Such a beautiful place to be with friends.
While this scene is sad in the books, it's almost unbearable to watch in the movies because of the addition of his devastating final words.
Dobby is happy to be with his friend, Harry Potter.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Are you coming or are you staying? Fine. I get it. I saw you two the other night.
Ron, there's nothing. Ron!
Number 1. Battle of Hogwarts. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Man the boundaries, protect us, do your duty to our school!
The climactic scene of the entire Harry Potter series comes when Hogwarts Castle is under attack by Voldemort and his Death Eaters. All the characters we've known and loved throughout the series are back to fight, and the stakes are high. In the movie, the music pulls at your heartstrings and the slow motion effect makes everything more dramatic.
Every drop of magical blood spilled is a terrible waste.
While there are countless sad moments throughout the battle, undoubtedly the one we're still getting over is when Harry goes into the Great Hall and sees the bodies of Lupin, Tonks, and finally Fred Weasley lying among the dead. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.